He turns towards Adrian. And we finally come to you. A knowledge seeker. I can see that you carry something precious on you. And I have knowledge that you're seeking.
What do you know about it?
I give you a warning first. Are you familiar with the phrase, there are some things that a man is not meant to know?
It's come up in my studies.
I will tell you now that the thing that you are pursuing, the truth, at the end of your journey, you pursue a knowledge that no one must uncover.
Is that what
Your
you...
life's work will amount to nothing, because the knowledge you pursue will hurt the ones you love.
You see Adrian almost go sullen for a moment, thinking about his family.
Does that anger you? Your life's work will amount to nothing. Not even a blip on the minds and hearts of eternity. To be like everyone else.
He's not like everyone else, sir. Not everyone else as us.
Really? Well, knowledge seeker, if you are willing to take the risk, I have something to show you. He slowly slithers away.
Adrian slowly follows him.
Hoshimi actually holds her hand up to try to gesture to Olwen to stop.
Sheldon's also going to follow slow, not rush at him, but follow slow, just to at least keep him in view.
I do apologize again because of the landscape moving. There we go. Thank you.
All right. I'm going. So Shylin and Adrian are following the Groot slaying.
Yep.
Is everyone else staying behind?
Hoshi, like, Olwen's like, no!
Okay, so she's being ignored.
Okay, you're gonna have to move my token because
I got you.
Thanks.
Seven is actually concerned for Shyla and follows after him as well.
All right.
And of course, because Seven is going, Hoshimi's like, Technabbit.
He's made his choice. He has to do this alone. I'm going to help him. God dang it, Seven. Fine, I'll come along.
He doesn't go any further. Adrian doesn't go any further to where the Groot slang is leading him. Just to the edge of the entrance.
Sybil? Oh no, okay, Flint, tell me how to carry her, please, so that we can all go. I don't want to leave her alone.
By the way, is that a blood trail leading up to the glowing orb?
Yes.
Sybil, stay with us, please. We're gonna go with them.
All right. So everyone's just moving over.
We're all gonna follow, but Cora, Flint, and I are going to be carrying Arlen very carefully.
Okay. So just moving you over. It's you see the Groot sling move over to the pit, Go ahead. Present the blade.
Adrian looks down at the blood trail. Whose blood was this?
I don't know. I don't ask for the names of my food.
Not the pig?
No, the pig left. Were you not listening?
He could have bled before he left. That's all I was asking.
Adrian is like front and center for where to where the orb is, and then pulls out the sword and aims it towards the glowing orb.
Yeah. So, you feel as you pull it out, you start feeling a little bit of a tug, and it's slowly pulling you towards the pit.
Oh boy, here we go. All right.
And as it stops.
Oh boy.
Whoa!
That's cool.
That is cool.
Fire.
So yes, the jet stream of fire shoots out of the orb and flows directly into the sword. It begins to glow, yet a little bit brighter.
All right.
Adrian?
Before fading out.
As he does that, Adrian's gonna quick cast one of his cantrips. Give me 1 second. Gotta get the read aura thingy up. Come on. Let's see if that added a new aura. I think it.
It did not add a new aura, but you can definitely tell that the aura is much, much stronger.
All right. Wow. Which one is stronger, the evocation or the necromancy?
Both.
Oh, okay. So both got to power up.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Well, that's not the first time that's happened.
I know. If you are looking for the next one, I would search in the temple of Heronius.
Adrian stumbles a little bit backwards. Sorry, the what?
The temple of Heronius.
Oh. Well, he then turns to the group. Looks like I'm going home.
What's
Finally
home?
a place where I have authority! Hey, I can actually get the thing done now! Jeez!
Hoshimi, what's home?
Hoshimi just looks at Seven, and she quietly pets her along the neck as usual, but she actually doesn't answer.
Oh, this is fun. I suppose when nothing matters, you do as you please. Now get out before I change my mind and sate my palate's curiosity.
Of course. Adrian starts walking towards the group again.
Oh, wait. One last thing, too, actually. Caladria. Give your friend your blood. At least when you are safe. And to all of you, a word of caution. When you were taken to the Dark City, and when you came back, doors, passages between there and here were opened. Very, very briefly. And you are not the only ones that used them.
He slithers down to the pit.
Thank you for the advice. I do look forward to having you seek my help one day.
We should get back. If you allow me to drag forward.
Josh, could you move my token over to Cora?
Sure.
Scrolling in.
Because Charlotte's going to walk over to her, and he's going to gently but firmly place a hand on her shoulder.
Jumps a little bit and looks at him.
He looks her in the eye and he says, "You are Cora Treecroak. Not Caladros or whatever he called you, Cora Treecroak. Because that is who you choose to be." And he's also going to walk over to Flint and say, "I couldn't do this without you."
Let us leave. I don't wish to test Lord Oroshi's patience.
Adrian keeps walking forward. Well, if that's the case, oops, sorry, Sybil. We're gonna need to bring that guy with us. He points over to the unconscious and now tied up body of Giacomo.
Can you carry him, Seven?
Seven is hyper focused on the pit right now.
7. 7. Okay, Hoshimi is like stroking along the side of her head, trying to calm her down from. I'm assuming you're still in rage because you got the dark aura.
She is, but she's also confused even more than she's ever been.
We'll figure out what he meant by that. Right now, calm down. We have things to do right now, okay?
How do I deactivate rage?
Give me 1 second. Yay, that worked. I'm so happy.
Okay. I'm trying to type something into the chat, but the game wouldn't even let me do that, so...
Yeah,
It went through.
Yeah, it went
But
through.
also-
Just assume that it will go through just eventually.
Okay, then apologies for the eventual triple post.
Yeah, we got it.
Dude, one thing.
Deleted it.
One thing. You're near death. I don't think you're in any shape to be helping anyone.
No, I've got it. I've got her. I promise.
I can carry.
Alright. Thanks.
Okay, Hoshimi actually, dagnabbit, go down the knot wall. She actually looks at Shylin, and there's a strange look of contempt on her face. And she actually does this, kind of gesturing. I didn't target him.
Still, you healed him for 14. Boom. yeah, you rolled max.
I just imagine in Hoshimi's mind, it's like, just this once.
Do I need a roll to grab the guy to get him on my back?
No.
Okay. Grab. Slump. She's handling really roughly. She's not happy with him. She's also still begrudgingly confused and still a little miffed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
Actually, I do want. Oh, I don't have to ask. I don't have to ask you guys for this. I can just.
Ooh, religion check. Okay.
So yeah.
Nabbit! I keep on picking on people about the 12s, and karma came back to get me.
And
Don't
I
count the
can't
18
even,
since my dice got bumped.
and I can't even see the roll. Like,
Check.
So, the two people that are able to get this, you do remember something about a legendary white bird that appeared to the sick and the hurt, and after it left, whoever it appeared to had been miraculously healed. And both of you do remember the name, Caladria.
So the big snaky thing, the Gertzlang, says that you're something special
What?
that can heal people.
Something special. Something special. My life has been nothing but misery and just horribleness. And he thinks that I'm something special. Some giant snake-like thing thinks I'm special. Oh, that's a laugh. That's rich. Oh, that is definitely rich.
Other than the initial cut, would it really hurt to try what he said? It'll help Arlen?
Why not? I mean, what else could go wrong in my life? Cora takes out takes out one of her daggers, slices open her hand, and just I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Do I hold it to her mouth or do I drip it on her? What should I do?
Olwen takes her finger, swipes a little bit of blood off, and then sort of sticks some. She winces a little bit, but she puts her finger in Arlen's mouth and wipes a little bit in the mouth. Well, but you know what? It's gotta be done! Right!
All right. You see, nothing happens for a few seconds. Then you see Arlen begin to just like seize up and convulse, and she starts
Hold on to her.
She starts gagging. She starts gagging and coughing and sputtering, and it eventually just escalates to this scream. And as you're trying to hold on to her, as you see her writhe, you see like a lot of the little growths and tentacles on her slowly begin to shrink and just kind of sink back into her body. And then
Looks like she's going through it in reverse.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, Arlen just upchucks this just black ichor all over the floor.
I got you. It's okay. It's okay. I got you. I'm not letting you go. I got you.
Olwen feels her neck for a pulse.
Her pulse is rapid. But as she stops convulsing, you can see her heart rate just slowly beginning to drop to a very steady and gentle beat.
See? It actually worked. So, you have... You saved her.
No. Why? Then why? All this time, all these years, He said that I was worthless. I was nothing. I'm garbage. I'm trash. And this all this time. Then why did he act the way he did? Why did he try to kill me?
Laura, it's called projecting. You're not the trash. He is.
You don't get it. For my kind, white feathers are considered a curse. They're a disgrace, and normally we're killed at birth. Why I'm alive today, I still don't know why they kept me alive.
Cora?
Kill me! He tried to kill me, and it's supposed to be this blessing, and all my life I've been told that this is nothing but a curse for me, and why? Why?
Cora?
Didn't know? Maybe he didn't know?
Cora?
He's supposed to love me. A father is supposed to love his daughter!
Everyone, we're not going to get anything done here. Not right now. And I think that Cora's friend needs some rest.
Laura?
I can agree with you on. And she begins to, start dragging Arlen again.
Okay.
So, after seeing that little, display, so everyone just slowly begins to, head out. An unconscious but doing a medically better Arlen and a incredibly beat up and bruised Yakumo.
I'm fine with that.
One's fine with that.
Yeah, I imagine a lot of people are fine with that. I preloaded the wrong one.
Seven's not thrilled carrying him, though. She wants him off her back as soon as possible.
Yeah.
So,
Sorry.
how are we going to get back up the well? Any ideas, Hoshimi?
Hoshimi doesn't answer.
Because of course. Any ideas, useful people?
I can climb, I think.
Yeah.
We have any rope? What I can do is I can, sort of tie Arlen to my back in a piggyback stance. That way, I can climb up with her, my back. That way, she's safe.
You guys head towards that. You guys head towards the entrance as you try and as you discuss this. You're trying to figure out a plan, and you actually see a small rope drop down from the top.
What the heck?
Is he trying to be funny?
Adrian looks up to see who dropped the rope.
It seems like whatever dropped it down quickly ducked out of the way, and you weren't. It was just like a blur of movement, and you couldn't really make out the details.
Well, onward up, I guess.
Mind if I grab it first, just in case it's a trap?
Sure.
Charlene grabs it.
All right, so you grab it, and yeah, it seems to be perfectly secure. It's like you slowly put more and more weight on it just to make sure it's not going to completely mess you up as soon as you start climbing it. And yeah, you slowly start climbing up it, and you eventually make your way to the top.
Alright, so yeah. He calls down to the others. It's secure!
I have an idea of hoisting her up.
Oh? Wait, okay.
If I can climb up there, because I don't think Seven can use the rope. Oh, she can. Okay. If you can all climb up there, Flint and Owen, if you can make a stretcher, we can tie a harness around the stretcher, and we can all pulley her up.
Yeah.
Wait, how do you know what a stretcher is?
Listening to Flint, maybe?
Yeah, she was listening to Flint.
Yeah,
For
she
sure.
was, yeah.
Oh, okay. Flint already made that suggestion, so just completely ignore what I said.
Yeah. All right, so I'm
It's
just-
sweet anyways, though.
Yes, I'm going to say that you guys I'm going to say that you guys do that. It's you're slowly kind of like leapfrogging each other across, and the stretcher is made, and the strongest people pull the stretcher up, and you all eventually, come on, be nice. Head back to the ruins entrance.
Well, that was an enjoyable tour of the ruins.
Sean's gonna go over to Cora for a second. Cora.
Yeah.
I know what it's like to be... I don't know what it's like to be hunted and killed, but I do know what it's like to be hated by your family.
Yeah.
I also know
So
this.
in front of him, did he ever drag you? Your father ever drag you in front of a mirror and made you say horrible, disgusting things about yourself, and wouldn't let you leave until you felt like you meant it?
Not exactly. But I do know this. I know he's wrong about you. You did
What makes you say that? Because some giant snake thing says I have magical healing powers, and oh, lo and
No,
behold, I have
I don't-
magical healing powers.
No, I don't care about that. You did great today. Even without the healing, taking down Giacomo would have been 1,000 times harder if it weren't for you. And like I said, as far as I'm concerned, you're not whatever. You're
Kal-El.
Oh no!
I ruined
Yo.
it for Josh.
You're
Yeah.
Cora Tree Croak. You're
Creek.
Creek.
whoever you-
It's Creek. Sorry.
It's freak.
Thank you. You're Cora Tree Creek. You're whoever you say you are. Whoever you want to be.
Okay, since she just looks kind of numb at this point.
And then Sean's gonna... question to Josh, how much more time do we have?
You can do the thing you want to do.
And Shailen's going to move over to Hoshimi. This stops now.
What stops now?
You deciding you're only ever going to be useful when you feel like it. You decide, oh, Shailen was so mean to me because, what, he wasn't fooled by your act a few days ago, so I'm going to be completely useless and not even try to help the rest of the group. In case you haven't noticed,
me?
this isn't about you, Hoshimi. There are actually people in danger.
Excuse me? Who was it who just healed your wounds?
Oh, yes, because you decided that you would be so generous as to help me when you feel like it. Either you help all the time, or at least try to, or get out of my sight. We don't need a burden pretending they want to help when they so choose.
Who do you think you are speaking to me like that?
Okay, and if you're going to call me a hypocrite, yes, you're right. I, only a few minutes ago, was completely and utterly useless. I meant everything I said to the snake. That this group hasn't thrown me away is completely baffling to me, but that actually makes it worse. Despite how worthless I am, I'm at least trying to help. You only do it when it suits your ego.
My ego has nothing to do with anything. And how dare you insinuate I haven't been trying to help?
I'm not insinuating, I'm directly stating. Every time you're asked to actually do something useful, if the person who asked you was, a little bit mean to you, you decide, no, I don't really feel like helping, even if that could actually help everyone. You do realize that what happened to that girl might not even have. We could have gotten there fast enough to stop it if you had actually cooperated and simply answered a few questions. But no, you decided, well, I don't really like this person, so I'm just going to be completely obtuse. Multiple times!
Okay, Hoshimi looks angrier than you've ever seen her. In fact, she looks so angry that she starts losing control of her form, like her ears and her tail like sprout up, and her nails kind of look like they're getting a little longer and sharper. And on her left eye specifically, I hope you have the picture I sent you before, Josh.
Yes, I do.
On her left eye specifically, a bright flame starts emerging from it, and a pattern that you've kind of seen before when she's gotten angry. But now and of course, thank you, internet. Now it is glowing brighter than you have ever seen.
You know, the funny... So it's actually good to reword that. Oh. So, not going to pretend... Not going to go for the sympathy, oh, you hurt my poor feelings, and lie this time?
I
Gonna try to intimidate
wasn't lying.
Yeah, not falling for it. And if you're going to try to intimidate me, Hoshimi, well, there's an old saying I quite like. Never turn your back on someone you respect or you're afraid of. And he turns and walks away.
Okay, yeah. At that point, Hoshimi visibly loses it. And she dashes up to Shylin.
I'm gonna
And
try and stop her.
Yes,
but
Seven.
no, she tries to
Seven jumps right in the way.
All right, so Seven gonna. Ooh. Okay, so Seven, I'm going to request a roll from you.
Yep.
I'm trying to get into the habit of using this thing instead of actually just requesting.
Fortunate,
Okay.
normal, or misfortune?
Normal. All right, so so Seven, you are able to get in the way, and Hoshimi, you actually strike Seven across the face.
No, she stops immediately. Seven!
And, Shylin just gives this very, very angry smile at Hoshimi. Thank
Oh,
you.
Seven's not done. She grabs both of them.
Okay, Josh, if Shylon's gonna make Shyam's gonna make an attack on Hoshimi, does Seven need to make a roll to say she grabs him before he does, or can we just say that she does?
Oh, we could just say that she is that Seven just grabs both of you, and she's kind of like, it's like Elastigirl in Incredibles.
Yeah, it's like he draws his saber, and she basically Seven just like catches his wrist.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess there's an ugly wound on Seven's face, but time. Helped saved my life. Just like you were there to save my life, Hoshi.
No,
And-
Hoshimi looks really shaken, and she actually takes a step back.
No, she's holding you there.
She actually tries to yank herself from Seven's grip.
Nope.
And now you see it physically and not just metaphorically. Your
Nope.
ego put her in danger.
Well, Seven's not done because she's squeezing Shylin too. Seven is
Yeah,
actually
not a-
angry at both of them right now, and I'm getting this really weird type error button.
Oh,
Sorry.
what are you trying to do?
Okay. I am free of my cage because of both of you. All of you. You all worked together to help me. And you worked together earlier to help Corey's friend. Stop fighting. Just stop. I won't see my family being taken away from me because you two can't stop fighting.
Okay, since her fox form is smaller than her human form, and I assume she's gripping Hoshimi, around her body.
Yep.
Okay, so Hoshimi's going to turn into a fox, and because of the difference in size, she should slip right out of Seven's grip.
Sure.
And without turning to look at any of them, she darts off into the sand and disappears.
Hoshi! Seven just slumps and starts crying. Just wanted a family again.
So, as you all kind of just watch the sands off in the horizon just blow across your view, everyone just somberly moves forward as they try to head back to Urzaban. Just kind of processing everything that's just happened.
Shylin is confused. He got exactly what he wanted. She's gone. Hopefully, good riddance. So why in the hell doesn't he feel good right now?
Well, that's something we're gonna have to figure out in Chapter 4. That is the end of the session.
Oh, that hurt! Oh, that hurt!
I didn't expect someone to get in the way of her attack. I feel really bad.
It's like you gave me free reign to, it's like when we discussed this earlier, you gave me a little bit of free reign. I took it.
I know. I'm not saying it was unjustified, but I feel bad.
To be fair, that is kind of a how did we not see that coming moment.
It kind of is, yeah.
Yep. But yeah, I feel like that's added some juicy things. And so Katie, do you like how I used your twist and backstory?
It was pretty good. I was not expecting that.
It's I've been holding on to that for a little bit, but okay. So did you guys? Ari, you're getting a little bit of echo out of you.
Meh.
So, did anyone notice that every time Cora was afflicted with some sort of poison, even though she rolled low, it had no effect?
I caught that.
That was weird.
Okay, I caught that when she pulled the dagger out of her arm. You said it was a lethargic potion, but she wasn't acting lethargic at all. So I did stop to wonder what the heck that was about. I kind of mentally wrote it off as DM oversight because heaven knows I've done it. But that makes a lot more sense.
I thought you might have simply passed the fortitude saves on both of them. Unfortunately, we didn't have the...
I thought I got his fortitude save.
No, there was a story purpose for that.
Unfortunately, there wasn't enough sample size to make note at that point in time.
Yeah, like I said, I only noticed it with the dagger.
Yeah, it's just like both times. It's like both times Cora had been hit with, and she rolled low, but she was not affected by the poison.
Sorry that Corey is being extra jingly. She got her vaccinations yesterday, and they gave her an extra tag, so now she has 2 jingle bells.
That is adorable.
It's cute.
But yes, so did you guys enjoy the Groot slaying?
I
Oh
was
my God.
freaked out.
Hey, Josh, 2 things on that.
Yeah.
1, Apophis was a character I used in a different RP at one point. So it was really interesting to see like how you approached Apophis, versus how I did it. Kind of like a compare and contrast. That was a lot of fun, and I thought you did an excellent job with him. Like, really good job.
Thank you. But yes, I have been I actually got the idea for this creature from Silverquill.
Oh.
Of course, he
okay.
came up with something that tortured us. Thanks. Thanks, Silver.
No, he didn't come up with that. The Groot slaying is an actual mythological creature.
Okay, he provided you with the input that put something in there that tortured us. Thanks,
I
Silver.
am so Googling that later, but yeah.
Yes. So, but yes, I hope you guys enjoy the artwork. I tried really hard to get your guys' paralysis demons very, very accurate as possible. So,
I didn't see the paralysis demon artwork. I'm sorry.
I mean, when you mean paralysis, you mean like sleep paralysis?
Yeah.
Well, usually, I've only suffered that maybe twice in my life, and the only time it's happened, I would see a dark, shadowy figure. That thing is nightmare fuel worthy, though. Yes, for sure.
I think I think the Nightmare Beast was more cuddly.
Wait, whoa. Paralysis demon? Did I miss something?
Sleep paralysis.
Yeah, sleep paralysis.
You're referring to the Groot.
Yeah, but a bit of a niche meme. Sorry.
Oh, you're referring to the Groot slaying. I thought you had some like extra art that I hadn't seen because I thought you said demons, plural.
Well, so the thing is, if you've experienced sleep paralysis, some people will describe not only can they not move, but they actually see something during the episode where it feels like something threatening is approaching them, and they can usually describe it as an actual being or a shadow person, an actual monster. The list goes on. For me, I saw a shadow person, and it scared the life out of me.
Hope you saged your house afterwards.
No. I had Aeon check my bedroom to make sure there were no monsters in the closet, and he assured me there's nothing there.
But yeah. So,
I think it was actually quite fascinating. The side of Sybil that came out when the Groot slang actually started to talk to him, because I hadn't planned that. Just in the moment, I'm like, oh, that would actually be what Sybil would say in this situation, wouldn't it? And I think Josh was a little surprised by what I came up with, but his response, it really fit in the moment. It was wonderful.
Yeah. Oh yes, it's just I was very excited. I hope some of the things I said as the Groot slang weren't too mean, because I'm just trying to follow the mythology. And if you actually read like what the mythology behind the Groot slang, you'll know why I said the things that I said, and I know a lot of people put a lot of themselves into their characters, so I hope I wasn't too mean.
It's not that you're too mean, but I am really scared when he said to Seven, I don't know what you have planned, and I told you I didn't want to know. I'm keeping with that. But it's like, oh, what did he mean by that? What? Did he call me sister? Did I hear that right? I am very scared and very confused now.
I loved what you had him say. I loved what you had him say to Hoshimi. I just straight up loved that.
I thought you hit the exact perfect amount of mean. And also, Josh, did you get my Dragon Age reference in that scene?
Yes.
I'll put a clip in the chat for anyone who.
What he did to Flint, though. I mean, I know, Flint's talking, so it's like, oh, I was ticked off for Finn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if he hadn't gone to Sybil first, if he had gone to Flint first, that was when I would have raised the gun. Because I would have been like, no.
Okay, guys, and I'm going to say this right now. Groot slang be challenge rating 16.
Yeah, no, we're not fighting that.
Yeah, big
Okay,
boy.
Funnily enough, that's actually a lot lower than that's significantly lower than I thought it would be.
Okay, it just occurred to me what the big hint we missed last time was. It was when Korra got stung by the scorpion.
Yeah.
But like I said, that was
all
only
went over my head. I'm blind.
Oh, again, that was only two instances, so for me, not a big enough sample size to be notable at the time.
But yeah, and but yeah, I also did throw in a hint to the Groot slang. It's I believe it.
Oh.
Oh wait, shoot! I think I only gave it. I think I only gave this hint to Ellie. Dang it! Did I? I'm not sure. I don't remember. But anyways, I can move on to chapter 4.
And we get to level up because you promised.
Indeed. Yes, there are level ups. And
Yay!
So yeah, this was oh, by the way, Midnight Sonata, thank you very much for guesting in this. So
it was a lot of fun.
yeah.
I'm actually gonna miss Korra. She was a great character.
Wait, that's
Yeah.
the end of Korra? Already?
Actually, I feel like she should at least be around for a little bit for the next session because there needs to be a little bit more closure. I think.
Wait, at least
But-
a goodbye?
Well, sort of. It's just because unfortunately the thing is that not only because of how the character is written, we gotta work out. It's also a scheduling thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but don't worry. I'm going to be talking with Katie, and we're going to give the character a good send off.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna
Okay.
be very respectful and just giving this character like the best send off possible.
I'm back. What I missed?
Tuscany Bulldog!
No, I'll listen to the recording.
Oh my god, that is so funny!
Sorry, to summarize it, Korra,
He'll watch the
Hoshimi-
recording.
Just watch the recording.
Yeah,
How
you'll watch the
I was trying to be funny, guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
but anyway, so Adrian, more mystery regarding the sword.
Oh yeah, there's a lot, and the next point is back in Directian.
Speaking of which, Josh, something important regarding my character I'd like to talk to you about after the session.
Okay, sure.
Thank
Oh,
you.
speaking of, are we leveling up?
Yes.
Okay.
So yes, leveling up to 3. I'll be talking with you guys afterwards because I do believe that a lot of us have talked about builds, but I just want to confirm because given how you guys have acted in combat, you guys might change your minds.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but thank you all for joining me on this. Cannot wait to get to chapter number 4.
I was about to say session 4. We're a little bit beyond that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the plot.
Can't wait to
thickens.
rewatch this recording, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Plot thickens. Have a lovely day. Take
Bye
care.
bye.
Thank you kindly, Josh.
Goodbye.